Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martrich here with your outlook for August 9th, 2016. For your Tuesday, we're going to have high pressure move off the eastern seaboard. Humidity is going to come up a little bit today. Nothing crazy just yet, but it will get crazy as we head later in the week here. We'll get into that in a second. Here is an area of high pressure that's going to be moving off the eastern seaboard. As we talked about in yesterday's video, by being in this position, moving off the eastern seaboard, you're going to have a return flow come around this like this. That's going to increase the humidity. It's going to also increase the chances for showers and thunderstorms, and it's also going to increase the temperatures. So we're going to go up a couple degrees today in temperature. Nothing crazy yet today. We will have a warm front that's going to be pushing this warm surge northward, and that's going to come through in the overnight hours, and that's going to go into early tomorrow morning. And I don't see this being a big deal. Here's the you can't see this much anything going on here, but the warm front is going to basically set up a ridge. It's going to kind of go like this. So this is going to be the theme for this week. See this like this? This is where I think this ridge is going to, as far as a ridge goes, okay? And being on the northern periphery of that ridge, you're going to get into some pretty heavy rain all in this area right here this upcoming week. I think this area here gets into some really good rain because of that. Our area will not be in the heaviest rain, I don't think. I know the GFS is trying to keep saying that it's going to do that. It doesn't make sense to me. Even though it has support from its ensembles, that it would be that far south. So I'm going to keep this a little bit further north in the areas where I circled. And the European model, the EPS, have been very consistent on that. Now, it doesn't mean we're not going to get rain. We are. These areas in here, in our coverage area, are going to be under the influence of widely scattered showers and thunderstorms from pretty much every day from Wednesday all the way up through at least Sunday. That's going to be our threat window. Okay, it doesn't mean it's going to be raining that entire time. But that's your threat window. Here's your warm front moving through. It's going to set the stage for this. And here's the overnight hours. This is actually looking at very early, wee hours in the morning on Wednesday morning. Warm front is moving through the area. It could be a very isolated shower well after midnight tonight. And as the clouds increase, as that warm front moves through overnight. Once you get on the opposite side of this front, so this front pushes north, you get down in this area here. Once this frontal warm front, which is right here, continues moving north. Once you get on this side of it, it's going to be very soupy air mass, very humid, very, very warm. So temperatures will be making run at 90s again once you get on that side of the front. Not a lot of precipitation with the front itself. And again, that's going to set up throughout this week. I'm going to show you this. You remember that area where I circled. You're going to have that really intensify over the next couple days. Here's a look at Thursday, though. Still some scattered showers and thunderstorms around here on Thursday. We're going to be close to that warm front yet, so we'll still have that shower and thunderstorm threat around the region. But look what happens as we get later in the week. Here's a look at Friday. Again, heaviest concentration is going to be right up here. That's what we're seeing. It's going to be like a big kind of boomerang here. In our area here, we're just looking at it's just widely scattered stuff, widely scattered showers and thunderstorms. The same thing holds true for Saturday. Everything's staying up to the north and west of us. At least is for the heaviest and most concentrated, we think. And then Sunday, same deal. So finally, you get into a little more scattered stuff here once we get into Monday. And this is going beyond our normal forecast range here, as this system finally is going to pull east. You can see that doing that now as you get into later on Monday. This is, again, out of our forecast range, but it does finally pull eastward and takes these fronts and systems out of here as we get into early next week. During this time frame, though, precipitable water values. Let me get back to one of these images here, so I can show you what I'm talking about here, just so you can see where this is. Precipitable water values are going to be very high. So you're going to have, again, this ridge is sitting here like this. Anything north of that ridge, you're getting hit pretty hard with some pretty steady rain. South of this frontal boundary, you're in the soupy atmosphere here. So your precipitable water amounts, which is the amount of water moisture available in the column when you go up from the surface all the way up to 10, 15,000 feet or even higher, it's very saturated. So that means any rain that forms in this area, even though it's on on this side of the front, could put down some pretty heavy rainfall. Any storms, any showers that pop up. So we are going to allow for some pretty heavy localized rainfall during this period. But again, it's not going to be a concentrated thing like it will be out here in the Ohio Valley and all the way up into New England. These areas really need the rainfall, and that's good for them. They're really going to need it. So hopefully, if you have any outdoor plans, the only thing you're going to be doing is we're going to definitely have to watch the radar very closely, because it's going to be one of those deals where it's just going to pop up at any time. You won't see it coming in some cases. It just forms on radar and just dumps, and then you get soaked. So if you have any outdoor activities this weekend, I'd take your smartphone or whatever with you and just follow the radar, just because there's going to be plenty of activity in the vicinity, especially the further north you go in our coverage area. I think the areas that stand the best chance in our coverage area at getting the heaviest rainfall will be up in these areas right here across northeastern Pennsylvania, probably east central PA, northern parts of east central PA would include in that, northern New Jersey I would include in that. Once you further south and east you go, you still will get these pop-up showers and thunderstorms that I'm talking about, but not as frequent. And most of the activities further north, closest to where those fronts are. You can see where those fronts are very clearly, and they're not moving. I showed you over several days here where that front was, starting with here's Thursday, where that front's just north of us, but then that just sets up shop here for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, not really moving too much until we finally get to Monday and Tuesday of next week. So just a very, very wet period coming up here, but also a very hot period until we get into at least Sunday of this week. I'm Eastern PA Weather 30 meteorologist Bobby Martrich. That is your outlook for August 9th, 2016. Have a great Tuesday.